Hold up, did Lil Scrappy really just say I do? Again, while fans were still trying to untangle the mess from his drama with Bambi. Now whispers are flying that Scrappy may have secretly walked down the aisle with someone completely new. And get this, the whole thing went down without a single blog catching it, until now. But the biggest twist? His ex-fiancée, Erica Dixon, didn't just stay silent. She went live on Instagram and dropped bombs that have social media spinning. From subtle shade to full-blown tea about the alleged bride's identity, Erica didn't hold back. People are saying this might be the pettiest, most personal lackle clapback in years. Fans are stunned, insiders are scrambling, and now everyone wants to know who is the mystery woman. And why did Scrappy hide it from the world? It all started with a blurry photo. Just one grainy, off-center picture posted to a random IG story, quickly deleted, but not before the internet caught it. A man in a tuxedo, side profile only. A woman in a white lace gown, partially hidden behind a veil. The setting, a beachfront. At sunset, romantic, mysterious. But here's the part that had fans' jaws on the floor. Multiple people swore that man in the tux was Lil Scrappy. At first, it felt impossible. Lil Scrappy married again? In secret, he had just gone through a very public fallout with Bambi, and their messy split had dominated headlines for months. From custody battles to cheating accusations, Scrappy looked like the last person ready to jump into holy matrimony again. But the internet doesn't sleep, and fans don't miss anything. The comments section on blogs lit up instantly. That's Scrappy's ears for sure. The groom's height matches him exactly. I recognize that neck tattoo. I know I'm not crazy. And just when people thought it might be a Photoshop troll job, boom, another piece of evidence hit the timeline like dynamite. A wedding registry under the name Daryl R. Scrappy's real name is Daryl Richardson was found online, paired with the initials of a woman no one recognized, JR. The wedding date, just 2 days before the photo leaked. The location, Miami Beach, private event, invite only. No phones allowed. Now let's pause for a second. If you know Scrappy, you know he's not one to hide big moves. Whether it's his music, his fights, or his very public love life, this man keeps his drama in the streets. So why the secrecy now? Why the code names, the tight guest list, and the zero promotion? The mystery deepened when Mama D's outspoken mother posted a cryptic message that same night. Some unions are made in heaven, some are made in hell. Just know Mama always knows best. Fans lost their minds. People were now digging through Scrappy's recent posts, stories, and tagged pics, trying to find anything that connected him to a new woman. But he had been quiet, too quiet, until Dixon went live. Now this is where the story explodes. Erica, Dixon, Scrappy's ex and mother of his daughter Imani, has been through years of back and forth with him. At one point, they were engaged, and even though they went their separate ways, they've always remained tied by co-parenting and mutual mess. But what Erica did that night, it shook the internet. She went on Instagram Live wearing a silk robe, sipping wine, with that look in her eyes, you know, the one that says, "Oh, I got time today." She didn't mention Scrappy by name, not once. But she didn't have to. Here's what she said verbatim. A man who can't keep one promise has no business making vows to another woman. I'm just saying. You can put on a tux, say some words, cut a cake. But if your soul still ain't clean, that marriage ain't real, that's a performance, not a covenant. And that was just the opening. Erica's live stream lasted 28 minutes. And every second felt like a masterclass in shady truth bombs. Viewers were shook. At one point, she pulled out an old scrapbook of her time with Scrappy and held up a photo of them at their engagement party. He looked the same way, then confused and half in love. The comments were going crazy. SHEs talking about Scrappy OMG GGG, not her dragging him with soft jazz in the background. Sis really said a wedding is just a performance, mic drop. But the biggest shocker came when a fan asked her straight up in the comments, "Is Scrappy married or not?" Erica didn't flinch. She just sipped her wine and said, "He's somebody's problem now." God bless them both. That moment went instantly viral. Clips from the live started hitting TikTok. Twitter, YouTube, every major gossip blog reposted it within minutes. Theories exploded. Was Erica hurt? Was she warning the new wife? Or was she low-key jealous? Let's backtrack real quick because we haven't even talked about who this mystery woman is so far. No one has been able to confirm her full identity. The only known initials are JR. And a few guests from the wedding who allegedly broke the no-phone rule hinted at a model from Houston. Someone Scrappy had been quietly dating for months while keeping it out of the spotlight. Rumors even swirled that Carly Red knew about the whole thing and was invited to the wedding but declined because of her loyalty to Erica. Wild, right? Another LHHATL cast member, Spice, posted a story with just one sentence. "Secrets always surface. Watch and see." So now fans are demanding answers. Who is this bride? Why did Scrappy hide it? And WHAT exactly triggered Erica's sudden storm of poetic shade. One insider close to the LHHATL production crew told Tia Lana anonymously, producers had no idea. They were actually planning a reconciliation scene between Scrappy and another ex. But now the whole story arc has to change. Erica going live threw everything into chaos. So what happens next? Well, part 2's gonna take this mess to a whole new level because guess what? Screenshots are about to leak Demiz, wedding guest, lists and even audio messages from the mystery bride herself. And you won't believe what she has to say about Erica Dixon. As Erica's Instagram Live continued to spread like wildfire, it didn't take long before someone from Team Scrappy clapped back and, not just anyone, it was JR, the mystery bride herself. Yep, after days of staying silent and letting rumors run wild, this new woman stepped out of the shadows with a bang. Her name? Jelena Rivera, a 28-year-old boutique model from Houston who had a small following on IG, but that changed overnight. She posted a carousel of never-before-seen photos, a beach sunset, a blurred but clearly real wedding ring on Scrappy's finger, and then the bride and groom kissing, their silhouettes against the ocean. Caption: "They said we wouldn't. We did, and we did it for us. Hashtag married in private, hashtag loved in peace internet." Broke. Fans rushed to her page. People who thought it was all caps suddenly had visual proof. This wasn't a music video or a staged shoot. This was real, raw, and private. And in that one post, Jelena Rivera became the most searched name on Black Twitter for 2 straight days. But wait, she wasn't done. Minutes after the post went up, DMs started leaking. According to several gossip pages Jelena had been receiving, messages from fans of Erica calling her names, questioning her intentions, and accusing her of being a homewrecker. And guess what she did? She screenshot them manned, then fired back on her IG story with this: "Y'all mad at me like I took somebody's man? That man ain't been claimed in years. Don't be mad that he finally chose peace. I'm not here to argue, I'm here to build a home." Erica had her shot. Boom. The shade, the fire, the precision. Social media went ballistic. Twitter lit up. Oh, she talking her talk. Erica about to go live again, I can feel it. Scrappy stayed, jumping from drama to a ring like it's musical chairs. By this point, the love and hip-hop community was in shambles. Producers didn't know whether to celebrate or panic, because while this was great TV, it was happening in real time and off script. And right when the dust was about to settle, something else leaked. A voice memo, sent allegedly by Jelena to a close friend who then sent it to the Jasmine brand, and they published it instantly. In the audio, Jelena can be heard saying, "I wasn't trying to start no war. But let's be clear, our cabin bitter." She thought she'd always be the one with the upper hand because they share a child. But I know the real Scrappy. I know the one that suffers in silence. He didn't want another reality TV circus. I wanted love, and that's what I gave him. Hugh. And she wasn't wrong because just hours later, Scrappy himself posted. His caption was short. A photo of him holding Jelena's hand, wedding ring visible, with the caption, "I kept this quiet so I could protect it. Y'all can talk now." That's when Erica Dixon went live again. This time she was in full glam makeup, done, silk press laid, and a different energy in her eyes. Less wine-sipping shade, more fire and direct heat. She started off strong. "So, we posting rings now? Okay, I'm happy for y'all. I really am. But don't act like I wasn't the one picking him up when nobody else wanted him. Don't forget who helped him rebuild, who prayed for him when he was falling apart." She pulled no punches. This time, she directly addressed Jelena by name. "Miss Rivera, I don't know you. Never had a problem with you. But don't try to rewrite history like you saved that man. He was barely ready to save himself. I gave him years and you get 5 months and a ring and think you won? Okay? Let's see how that plays out." Fans flooded her live. The Shadi Amji, she said she prayed for him so Jelena could wife him. I'm invested. I need weekly updates like this, a series. By now, the entire situation had become the scandal of the season, trending higher than any official LHHATL storyline. And what made it wilder? Mama D entered the chat on her TikTok. She did a duet reacting to Erica's second lavande while she didn't speak a word. Her facial expressions were everything. She sipped tea, raised eyebrows, and nodded like she knew the tea before it boiled. At the end, she just said, "Stay tuned. The queen knows what y'all don't." So let's recap real quick. Lil Scrappy secretly married Erica, going live twice. Jelena shading softly but fiercely. Dropping cryptic bombs. LHH producers scrambling to rewrite next season ASAP. But this wasn't just a social media beef anymore. Real lives were being affected. And behind the glitz and shade, something deeper was brewing because a new rumor was about to surface. Scrappy's daughter, Imani, had allegedly made a comment on her private TikTok that had fans wondering, was she feeling some type of way about her dad's sudden new marriage? And let's just say what Imani posted. Yeah, it changes everything. Just when things seemed to cool down for a second. BOOM. Another spark lit the internet ablaze. A 10-second TikTok clip leaked from what fans claimed was Imani Richardson's private friends only. A conta edit sent everyone spiraling. In the blurry video, Imani lip syncs to a popular sound. That's not my business. But if I speak, everybody's feelings gone, get hurt. No caption, no tags. Just her looking dead into the camera with the most unbothered butterware expression imaginable. People lost it. Wait, is she throwing shade at her dad? Yup, she's definitely not here for this new marriage mess. Erica raised her right. You can tell she's peeping everything. It didn't take long before blogs picked up the video, and while Imani herself didn't confirm or deny anything, the timing said it all. Then came the bombshell. A leaked group text. Screenshots were posted anonymously to Gossip Graveyard, showing a heated exchange, allegedly, between Erica, Scrappy, and a third number saved as wifey. Clearly. Jelena, the messages read, "Erica, you don't introduce a new wife to our daughter through Instagram posts. Be serious, Scrappy. Scrappy, I told you I was going to handle it. Why you always trying to start a war?" Jelena, nobody's trying to be her mom, but if she wants to meet me with that attitude, we can wait. Erica, exactly. You should wait, or don't meet her at all. Like drop. The internet was screaming. What started as a secret beach wedding had now spiraled into a full-blown, blended family war. And fans took sides quickly. On one side, Erica and Imani, defending the bond they built with Scrappy over years of chaos, loyalty, and reality. TV heartbreak. On the other, Scrappy and Jelena claiming peace, growth, and the right to move on in silence. But that's not all. Erica wasn't done. 3 days later, she did what nobody expected. She sat down for a YouTube exclusive interview with The Real Tea Talk. Joanne aired it all. Here are some of the wildest quotes from that interview. Scrappy was seeing her while still sleeping in my house, told me he wasn't ready for marriage again. Then 2 months later, he's on a beach saying vows. I never wanted him back, but I deserved the respect of a conversation. And so did our daughter. The interview racked up 3 million views in 48 hours. Meanwhile, Scrappy remained mostly silent only, posting a cryptic IG story with a black screen and the text, "Growth don't come with approval, just distance." But guess who finally spoke up? Mama D. Yes, Atlanta's royal instigator, finally broke her no-comment streak with a full Instagram live, complete with background candles, dramatic music, and the kind of drama only she can deliver. She said, "Let me say this real slow. A prince who runs off to get married without the queen's blessing risks losing the entire kingdom. I was not invited. I was not consulted, and I sure as hell wasn't respected. Not how we do in the palace." The comments exploded. Mama D wants war. She basically disowned him. This wedding has divided Atlanta, I swear. But now, behind the viral moments and the drama, was the real question. What happens next? Will Imani accept Jelena as part of her father's life? Will Erica ever sit down face-to-face with Jelena for LHH cameras? Will Mama D forgive Scrappy, or is she done with her own son? And here's the wildest part. According to a Love and Hip Hop Atlanta producer, all of this will be featured in an upcoming mid-season bombshell episode. A leaked call sheet revealed. Yes, Yanni, you read that, right? A potential vow renewal scene crashed by Mama D herself. Only in Atlanta. Only on LHH. Only Scrappy. If you thought this saga was over, think again, because sources say Scrappy's ex-wife Bambi is about to enter the chat with her own receipts, and let's just say, she's not coming quietly. So hit that like, smash that subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Because the next episode of this messy, shady, jaw-dropping hip-hop soap opera is coming real soon. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Hashtag Team Erica. Hashtag Team Yelena. Or hashtag Team Mama D is the only queen that matters. Drop your pick in the comments below.